Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. In this video, I'm going to be hand lettering inspirational quotes in this classic size horizontal spread that I did a year ago. I will link the video to this in the cards up above so that you can find it more easily if you want to see the actual laying down of the stickers. This is a really special spread because this was around the time that war started in Ukraine last year, and I did another video that I will link also in the cards up above, all about how to go into Etsy and do a search based on location. And so these were digital downloads from content creators who live in Ukraine. And the great thing about digital downloads, and I stressed this a lot in the video, was that it was not a physical thing they needed to ship to you, but it was a way to help keep them employed and keep money flowing in their direction in this horrible time. And if you've not done that, again, there's so much great content out there from folks who live in Ukraine and are dealing with just horrific situation. Check out that video as well, and see if there's anything that catches your eye that you can purchase and download. And there was more in the video than just that. I actually showed how I use these stickers. Obviously did a rainbow succulent spread. So I picked pens, and I did kind of just try to pick pens and go back and forth. So I have a burgundy, like wine colored Pentel Touch to go with that. I had trouble with this like soft kind of grayish, purplish pink color. The closest I could get to it was this zebra, so I came over here with it to put just a little more space between the floral and the pen, since it's not a super exact match. Next, I have the Le Pen Flex to try to pick this orangey peach color. So again, I have the pens kind of in order, but I've tried to put a little bit of space between the floral they're based on and the pen, just so that an inexact match isn't, super glaringly obvious. I didn't go with a yellow pen, so the next pen I have for this side is kind of grabbing this lime green. It's a Calligraph Key Lime Pie. I think I used that one last week, actually. Over here then, I picked up this light blue, so I have another Pentel Touch Brush Sign Pen. And then over here, I tried to capture this really super deep green with the Vice Brand Dark Green Ultra Color. I tried to then this one, I wanted to write Ukraine really, really big in blue because the Ukrainian flag colors are blue and yellow. It's almost a little bit more of a teal blue, but I needed a fat tip, and so this was the closest to this Calligraph in bloom that I could get. So we're going to put Ukraine right here really, really big. And then this is the Le Pen Flex in kind of a violet color to pick up this floral here. So let's put those in order up to the top. The other thing that I haven't called out yet is these spaces are for who the famous person is that these inspirational quotes are attributed to. I found a bunch that were like, I did a search on inspirational quotes Ukraine, and I got tons of stuff that were Ukrainian wisdom and Ukrainian proverbs. Really the only quotes I could find that had a specific person listed were Volodymyr Zelensky quotes. So all 4 of my quotes are from him, and that's okay. He's their leader. He's doing an amazing job guiding them through this dark, dark, dark time, and so I'm perfectly happy to attribute all 4 of my quotes to him. So let's get zoomed in. I'm not going to get into the mechanics of how to brush letter, the light ups and heavy downs. I have an entire playlist, 2 years worth of videos. I will link last year's playlist, the more recent year, in the cards up above so that you can follow along and learn a letter a week. I'm linking this second year because I already had a year under my belt. I'm self-taught at that point, with YouTube help, of course. But the second year is a better place to start because, first of all, the first video on the playlist is the tools that you'll need and how to get started. And then the rest of the videos, I have a year's worth of learning under my belt. So I think it's a little bit better place to start. Then if there's a particular letter where you want additional guidance from me, you can go back to 2021 and watch the same letter because it's all the same 53 years or weeks of letters. So, all right, so what we're going to write here is Ukraine, just really, really big. And I'm going to go ahead and come down. I like to use, for this size tip, I like to use about 4 rows, and I want to come down below this week. There are no descenders in the word Ukraine, so we can come all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's come to about, actually I want to write the U really, really big. So I'm just going to start with the U really, really big about here. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 for the rest of it. We could go 6. We can go 6. So once I establish like about where my center line is and where my top and bottom are, it's easy to kind of keep things a little bit straight. Had a little bit of a fumble there, but you know what? I'm not going to beat myself up over it. So there we go. All right, so this very first quote, we're going with this burgundy color. Again, I have the Pentel Touch. All these pens are linked in the description box of all my lettering videos for the last several years. So the first quote is just a Ukrainian words of wisdom or proverb. This one actually might be some of the words from their national anthem. One of the quotes was, I think this might be the one. It is, we'll lay down our souls and bodies to attain our freedom. Now that doesn't seem like the national anthem, but anyway, we'll lay down our souls and bodies to attain our freedom. So a tiny bit on the long side. I think we can fit it on 3 sets of lines though. So I'm going to start in my normal spot, which is the 2 lines under Monday. Okay, so the first line, just how much can I fit comfortably? Souls obviously is not going to fit, so that's where we'll pick back up. Souls and bodies 2. Okay, so next 2 lines. And we're just going to have to get lucky here. It's too far out to try to plan. Okay, 2 will fit. Yeah, attain our freedom is kind of long, so let's go ahead and squeeze 2 in here. And then the last of the quote, no descenders, so we're free and clear. Attain our freedom. I'm just going to stay in line here. Not sure what was going on there. Next, I have the Peachy Le Pen Flex for this one over here. And it is work and you will be strong, and then a semicolon. Sit and you will rot. This one is just slightly shorter than this quote. So we're going to start in the same spot. Work and you will. Let's see how much of that we can fit on here. Be strong. Sit and you will rot. So again, too far out to worry about, so we're just going to have to get lucky. Since I know this quote is a little bit shorter than that one, I think I'll come in just a little bit to kind of create a little bit of a pattern and to use the space a little more evenly. And then I need to put a semicolon in here. Okay, Okay. Sit and you will rot. Let's just put sit on here, and that'll kind of bring this side in to match this side. Okay, and then coming back out for balance, and you will rot. That looks pretty good, pretty well balanced. I like it. Okay, so let's write Volodymyr Zelensky in all of these. I'm just gonna go ahead, since his name is hard to spell, I'm just gonna go ahead and write it in all 4. Next one is my light blue Pentel Touch brush sign pen to kind of pick up this blue here. And it is I'm not iconic, period. Ukraine is iconic. So I think that's 2 lines, not 3. So we're gonna come down 1 and then skip 1 and come down. So we're gonna do 2, skip 1 in case of descenders, and then 2 more. So we're gonna start right here. And since this kind of sticks out a little further, I'm gonna start all the way around, all the way over. I'm not iconic, period. We're gonna get that on 1 line. Okay, no descenders. So actually we could go ahead and use these 2 lines, and that way I'll have 2. Yeah, it'll be more balanced if I use the next 2 instead of skipping a line. So, Ukraine is iconic. Next, I have the Le Pen Flex. Make sure you grab the Flex and not just a general Le Pen. The Flex is the product line of theirs that is the brush pen. So we're picking up the deep, like violet in this one. So this quote is no panic, period. We're strong, period. We're ready for anything. So that one's a bit longer. We're gonna go 3, 3, and 3. No panic. And then I think we'll put we're in here. So next is strong, period. We're ready for anything. So as long as I can fit the T in strong before here, we're gonna be fine. We're ready. Ready is not gonna fit, so ready for anything needs to fit in here. As long as my upstroke in the D in ready doesn't hit right there, I think we'll be fine. And I need to stay up so that the spacing doesn't look weird, and also so I have plenty of space for the drop downs in anything, the descenders. There. Oh, I love it so far. Okay, another one by Volodymyr Zelensky. And this one's gonna be pink, as close as I can get to this pink. It will be our faces, you see, not our backs. These quotes. So here, I can come all the way up and use these top 2 lines if I want. But this is a little bit shorter one, so I don't think I need that line. So I'm gonna come down one just like normal and start about here. So it will be our faces. Okay, faces isn't gonna fit, that's okay. No descenders, so we're just gonna keep right in this row and see how much more we can fit. Faces you see, not our backs. So I think faces you see is gonna be about right for here. Perfect. Not our backs. So I think we're gonna be okay with these two descenders. Got a little wild and crazy there, but that's okay. Okay, last proverb. I've got lime green here just because there's lime green through the whole thing, and this lime green is what called out to me. So, with patience, it is possible to dig a well with a teaspoon. This one is almost as long as this first one, so we're definitely gonna need to go 3 lines and start as far over as we can. So as usual, I'm gonna skip 1 line and just see how much I can fit on this first row. With patience, it is possible. Okay, that seems about right. That is a hard pen to see, but hopefully it shows up okay. There's a comma here. Possible to dig a well. I think I'm probably going to get possible to dig maybe the A, but I don't think well is going to be on there. Possible to dig a well. Okay, that's about what I thought. Well with a teaspoon. This one might be a little bit tight, but we're gonna get it. Okay, teaspoon. We're gonna fit it. We're gonna make it work. Got it. Doesn't look too bad. I know it's really hard to read that light color. Okay, and then last but not least, I have a really deep dark green to go with this. This is pretty much the longest quote I have. So we're definitely gonna need every bit of space. I don't think though that I want to break it into 4 lines. I think I want to keep it at 3 lines, although it's a tiny bit longer than this, and yeah, you know what? I think to be safe, I better make it 4 lines. So what that means, this is going to be our one quote that starts way up here. We'll give ourselves just a tiny bit more of a break in space and come out a little bit to the right. This one's from Volodymyr Zelensky. Nobody is going to break us, semicolon. We're strong, we're Ukrainians. Nobody is going. To break us, we're strong. I'm not sure we're gonna get the we're on there. To break us. All right, let's fit the word we're in here. I think it'll fit just fine. No descenders to worry about, just that little bit of a semicolon. Strong we're. So if I put strong we're, then Ukrainians takes front and center all by itself on its own little line there. So let's definitely break it up that way. Ukrainians. So I need to worry about the U and the K, obviously. I'm just gonna start it right about here, and we should be mostly okay there. I think that turned out Very good. I like that. All right, so a little preview next week. It looks like I've got kind of a bluish purple, cool periwinkle sakura theme going. That's not really what color sakura blossoms are, but they definitely look like cherry blossoms. So that'll be my theme for next week with the kitties, of course. But here is this week. Stay strong, Ukraine. We're with you. I hope you like this video. I hope it encourages you to support Ukraine by buying some digital assets from artists over there. If you do like this video, please consider liking, subscribing, dropping me a smiley face or a kind word. All of those interactions with my videos help me with the YouTube algorithm and are a great way to support me and help me continue to grow and be around for a nice long time. Thank you!